Last time on Kirby 64 The Crystal Shards, we completed 3 levels of the awesome planet called Aquastar. Why is Aquastar awesome? Because it's a water-based planet and everybody likes to swim and play around on the beach and get a horrible sunburn that peels for 6 days and their friends keep poking them in the arm and it really hurts. Anyways, this episode we're gonna go underwater. We're gonna take a nice dip, aren't we, Kirby? We're gonna start getting ourselves killed right away. Alright, let's be careful, Kirby. Let's get shot in the back of the head. Way to be careful, Kirby. Just... It stuns me how little you concern for your own safety. It stuns me how bad I am at controlling you sometimes. It's probably because I keep using the analog stick on this controller. I switched to a classic controller to use the D-pad and then stopped using the D-pad. I'm just so used to using analog sticks and I don't understand why. This game was designed with the D-pad in mind. That's what the N64 controller lets you use. Alright, let's walk around underwater with a crab on our head. So, last episode we missed 3 different crystal shards. And I got pretty I was pretty mad about that. I was pretty upset at the very least. But I think we've got enough time in this episode. Look at what this crab can do. He can destroy boulders with his crabby hands. I don't know why I keep swallowing him into my mouth. Why do I keep doing that? Alright, you know what? The hell with you, crab. You just can't seem to cooperate. Alright. Luckily, we've got 1 level to do and the boss fight, so we should have time to go back and pick up those crystal shards. So, should be no worries. But, you never know. Stranger things have happened. We could totally forget what we're doing when it comes to all 3 of them, and mess it up completely. It's really anybody's guess. But, coming close to the first one in this level, avoid the Gordo. Gordos are bad for your health. Might have something to do with the spikiness, it just might have something to do with everything else about them. Let's bomb everything. So keep to the left in this room, so that when the current starts dragging you, you can make it up here. Get up there, get your crystal shard, and get out. Alright. Now, I guess Kirby can breathe for an unlimited amount of time underwater, which is good. I mean, I wouldn't want to have poor Kirby drown on us. But he's not very good at fighting the current. So if we miss a star, we should probably just ignore it. Whoa! Bombfish on the lookout. Alright. You can grab onto this pole here to fight the current. Get right down to the bottom, and you can basically get pulled by the current right into our second crystal shard. Alright, this is going well. We're getting crystal shards at a good rate, and I remember where the 3rd one is in this stage. So we should have no problems this time. But I don't wanna jinx it, I don't wanna promise anything. I want that food! Thank you, Kirby! Don't run into Gordo, Kirby. We just got an underwater chocolate bar thing. Chocolate ice cream bar. Alright. To beat this boss, you have to absorb the enemies around the arena if you don't have power. And you have to avoid the boss at the same time. And considering the current pulls you the opposite way of which the boss swims, sometimes that can be a little frustrating. But it's not that hard to fight. And none of the mini-bosses in this game are really that difficult. Alright, so the last part of the level is to avoid these stones that come with the current. Can be easier said than done, let's be honest. And yeah, can be much easier said than done, but that was kind of intentional. I got a little higher than I had wished, because the crystal shard is along the bottom in this part of the level. So the easiest thing to do is to just stay near the bottom. Occasionally jump to avoid rocks, although I didn't do a very good job of demonstrating that. Alright. No, Kirby. Alright, get your crystal shard. Come on, dude. Come on. Alright. And now we can kind of swim a little bit more freely because we don't have to worry about that. And this should be the end of the level. Yep. And we've got a boss fight coming up. So let's get the card. Alright. I was thinking 1-up or tomato, but maybe you know something I don't, Kirby. Alright. The boss of Aquastar is Acro. Acro the Orca. He's very, very vicious. And as you can tell by the fact that he shoots skulls at you, and Gordos, and cutters. He's got a pretty endless stomach, Acro. He's also very talented. Whoa! Oh, that was a fair exchange. I got a hit off on him, but he got one off on me. Now you might be thinking, wow, this looks easy. You've got his health almost depleted already. But it's not so simple, kids. And adults. It's not so simple no matter what age you are. It's not so simple when you're dealing with Acro the Orca. The floor starts to fall, and we're forced to swim upwards to avoid falling and drowning. And getting buried under rocks for years to come. An archaeologist exploring Aquastar, exhume our dead pink body. Does Kirby have bones? Can anybody confirm or deny if Kirby has bones? And you probably noticed the boss meter came back up. That's right, we're not done with Acro just yet. But now he's got the ability to shoot torpedoes out of his mouth. Which makes me question, just what exactly is he? Is he actually a dolphin? Or is he, or a whale, or orcas are dolphins, technically, aren't they? Or is he like a mysterious machine? I mean, do you know any real-life animals that can shoot torpedoes out of their mouth? And if you do, could you please tell me? That way I know to avoid them in my travels. Real or fictional. Alright, we just need one more hit. Just need one more hit. Let's get out of his way. Firepower that we need to finally defeat Acro. That silly, villainous, underwater guy. How I loathe him. Alright. Well, that's Aquastar, but we're not done yet. We need to go pick up 3 crystal shards. A little beach party. And we decided to start skipping rocks. I used to love skipping rocks as a kid, except I was really bad at it. It's like, oh, there's a 2 skip. There's 3. Back to 2. Kirby just got assaulted by that wave. Kirby doesn't have much luck in these cutscenes. Something always seems to go wrong. And everybody's already on their way to the next planet. Yet, hurry up, Kirby. You don't want to get left behind. I don't think anybody would want you to get left behind. It wouldn't be very good. The next level, or world, is Neostar, which is kind of a jungle and rocky planet. It's actually a really fun world, but we've got to go back to Aquastar for now. Alright, we've got a crystal shard to get in this level, and I'm just going to cut ahead to getting it. Okay, we made it back, and I'm pretty sure I promised you guys this, so here we go. Kirby the Snowman was a hateful, tortured soul. He blew up very fast. That was not as planned, but guess what? It's gonna have to do. Alright, guess what? Just for you guys. Kirby the Snowman was a hateful, tortured soul with a bomb in his cap and the snow on his back and the urge to just explode. Bombity bomb bomb, bombity bomb bomb, look at Kirby go. Bombity bomb bomb, bombity bomb bomb, he's about to blow. That was my song. I don't really know why I decided to do something like that. Anyways, see you guys in the second level, where we're gonna get another crystal shard. Alright, now that we've brought the volcano power to this crab boss, we can use it in any number of ways. Easiest way to do this is to just hide in the corner and aim your volcano cannon this way. Once the crab boss is defeated, use it to blow up that panel and get another crystal shard. Alright guys, level 3 now. Alright, back to this spot in the next level. And we're gonna have to use this power to destroy the boss. Now, what this power does is you actually become a rock carving of one of Kirby's friends from Kirby's Dream Land 3, which this game is actually a sequel to. Dark Matter was also the issue in Kirby's Dream Land 3. Now, you might be wondering, why do I need this kind of power? Well, for one, you need it to break through. That's one thing. So, there's a hint that you need it, but we saw where the Crystal Shard was. And Kirby's got limited fly. So, how are we gonna get up there? This is where it gets kind of obtuse. I mean, obviously it's gonna be this power, but in what way does that help us? Well, we try some of our friends from Dreamland 3, and nobody seems to be fitting the bill. I mean, we can fly a little bit with this guy, with Pitch. Nago the cat has a triple jump. It's not helping. Well, Choo-Choo. Useless. Once again, Nago is not helping. The less said about him, the better. He can't even move. We can fly. We're too heavy. What we need is Rick the Hamster. 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 There we go. Now, why Rick? Because Rick has a weird little technique going. Rick can actually climb walls. If you hold the direction near the wall and just rapidly tap the A button, you can actually climb walls with Rick. I don't know, this is one of the oddest crystal shards in the game for how to get it. I mean, you need this power to get through the wall, but that's the only hint you really get. But with that, guess what? We're done Aquastar. We are done. Which means we'll be able to explore the mysteries of Neostar next episode. So, as always, this was Irrational X playing Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. See you guys next time.